唉，重開。
重新 connect 都唔到。真係重開，冇錯。都唔多重開都係。
啊？
定係佢已經刪咗呢個？
你上網睇下啦，應該唔會啩？
冇理由係我個網絡問題啊！佢係撈到嘅喎，我想講。
咩啊？唔使連個窗口玩，跟住叫撈我入去都得㗎應該。
係，但係冇得用新隊咁解嘅。
咁唔用咯。
我哋玩舊隊啦咁。要咗啦。
唉，中咗啦，中咗啦。
喂，收唔收到啊？你嗰啲？
收到啊！我唔係接受咗嘅咩？
我見你冇入到嚟啫嘛。
要多次啊！
要多次。我見到佢寫遊戲中咯2K21，但我見你冇入嚟咁解。
啊！我撈完之後又彈咗我。
咁搞笑，就喺今日 2K 同 FIFA 都咁多 bug 嘅。
誒，撈緊啦！啊，要多次啦就係，冇辦法。啊！我係咁彈喎，入唔到嚟喎。
唔通真係關？定係試下你腰喎？
開下啦。
你睇下你上唔上網上片？
係連唔到上線嘅喎，好似。
你都練唔到。
係啊，應該連唔到㗎啦，我估。睇下先試緊。
得唔得？
嚇你入到嚟啊？
我入到啊！
哇！點解你要唔到我啊？
我喐到添喎。
係啊，咁啊，唔知你問題咯。我都唔識連上線。誒，你咁啦。
等陣啊！點解好似咁低清咁嘅？但係
低清。
唔係冇嘢啦，可能未撈到啱啱。
係咪冇？係咯，好似冇得揀出網隊。
16 USA Golden
拓
State
荒者。
12 USA 勇士拓荒者紐約人。
唉，後期。
我以為你會揀籃網添。
我用籃網都唔係抽嘅。
但我想講， 我長期有嚿嘢阻住咗。
啊！我都係咁噶。
嚇！即係之前我邀你都係咁噶。
係啊，唔知點解，佢話唔知撳邊個掣可以連去咩啊嘛，係咪啊？
係啊。
係啊，長期都係咁，唔知點解。
喂，真係撳走咗啦。原來係咁噶。Gibson。
Coming up next, the Magic taking on the Knicks. The Magic, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Knicks, Magic, coming up next. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the Hey, Dave.
自動執教係咩㗎？
我點知？自動玩戰術嘅話，我應該自己教嘅，不過算啦。
Kevin, the Knicks have young.
A little patience indeed. That's interesting. Thank you, David. A look at the Magic starting group. Carter out there with Isaac. Then there's Harris. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Fultz in its point guard. And for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Then it's Rose. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Now, here's Isaac. Porter trying to free himself up. Misses the layup.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move in attack and transition.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized forward who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Pass to Randall. Right side Robinson. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And Robinson wide open, he shoots. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. Pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Orlando shooting their first free throws here for the night. The first free throw is good.
There are times when you tune in and you watch Gary Harris play and you say, that guy is an offensive juggernaut at times. And the one thing that he struggled with is health. And so we're all wishing for an 82-game season out of one Gary Harris.
Randall with the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
A bucket is good.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
And Randall throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammates when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Isaac. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Good on the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Now here's Rose. Here's Robinson. Outside Rose. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Carter. Fultz with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Barrett. Quickly, Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. 6-point game. Out to Harris, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And the shot goes in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Fultz. Softly drops in the floater. Fultz has got 6.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And here's Bullock from the arc. New York moving the ball around. Back to Gibson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Tough to throw Gibson off. When he's looking to score, he powers through whatever defense is there and gets it done.
Fultz. And that one drops for him. 8 points for him.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Bullock passes to Burks. Back to Bullock. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Commend the physical play of Taj Gibson. He brings that every night. When he's shooting, he's skilled at drawing contact.
And both free throws good from Gibson. 7 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Bamba. Off target at the rim.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very... Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about...
I hate losing, but...
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
We've got Alec Burks. Reggie Bullock is out there with Peyton. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Noel in at the 4-man position. They're the group. New York will start the second one.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Randall left side. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Here's Ennis. Kept alive Orlando. Second shot opportunity. Anthony finds Bamba. Robinson with the block.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose has got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here. And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
And it's Rose penetrating. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
How about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack.
哇！你咁樣搏N1都搏唔到。
And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. You talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, Rabbit fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, probably better for him not playing in Chicago. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. And it
Oh, that's how you
looks
do
like,
it.
yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul.
啊
Triggers a replay.
雖然我睇得唔清楚，但係我覺得應該係乾淨。
我覺得都係乾淨。
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error.
哇！呢個拉出
They
去
have determined
處
Greg
刑
to
啊！
overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Magic shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
He'd be brilliant.
其實
And
杯呢
Kemba
個
one of
take
the
over係
most
咩？
underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
喂，真係廢喎，咁都唔入。
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Taj Gibson is tough, proven veteran who plays well on both ends of the court.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
And the big man, Taj Gibson, a tough, defensive-minded veteran.
such a huge part, or foundation really, of those teams in Chicago when he was playing alongside Joakim Noah. He's one of those glue guys who's willing to take on any assignment.
Hayden finds Burks.
哇！突然間有巴喺。
Here's Bullock. And the pass to Payton. Some nice passing by New York here. Another shot.
哇！
And foul on the shot.
咁又呃到 foul。
At the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Fultz and Gibson.
乜嘢啊？呢個係甩手
Gibson
嘅咩？
doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts come into play with the block.
The Magic trail by 9. Here's Fultz. Isaac passes to Carter. And here is Harris. Passes to Fultz. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Payton. And there it is for him. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Payton seems to have a knack for getting to the right spot, and this time predicted it.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's good for 2.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Here's Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And they pick up 2. Payton's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's the New York Knicks. Hope.
Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 11. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York? Thanks for joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with a step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And so in the game for the Magic, Harris is out there with Fultz. Then it's Porter. Then there's Jonathan Isaac.
咁都攞唔實個波，咁都
They have been board dominant in this game. That's
屌
definitely
你老母攞到個籃板，真係甩手掟翻。
a split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And here's Rose outside. The shot misses. The Magic go the other way with it. Harris outside. And yes, it's good. Harris has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Orlando.
Now, Harris does a good job forcing himself past the defense on that drive to the interior. It looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not really great numbers for him at the line, but really not terrible either. Right around 70%.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Fultz against Rose. Dishes it to Randall. The kick out to Rose. No one near him.
哇！唔識射波
Knocks it
屌真係。
loose, but they recover it. feeds it to Robinson. Goes back up.
又
I
翻
think there are a lot of big men in this league who don't realize that Mitchell Robinson has that kind of quickness. They end up fouling him quite a bit.
The Knicks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. He's off
爸
on
爸
the first.
係翻
Well, the Knicks fans looking for any ray of hope,
應該入咗粒
and it doesn't have to come at the hands of high-level draft choices. Mitchell Robinson is one of those young players right now for them who's showing a ton of promise.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Robinson, a second-round pick for the Knicks. Brett, he has been a steal.
I agree with you. He started playing basketball in 8th grade, so you wonder how much more unlimited and untapped potential does
High
Mitchell
baller.
Robinson have at this
我入咗
position.
房。
The Knicks leading by 8. Rose in the post, guarded by Fultz.
咁渣嘅
I
隻
love
Dios
how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. That one, no good. Isaac with some nice D.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he
喂
starts to
真係好
work
撚廢啊！咪撚罐啦！屌你老母，罐得到
Get
炒
it。going. Rose can't hit.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Porter passes to Carter. Lock at 6. Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
咩講嘢？我叫嗰個阿媽打俾你啊，做咩啊？
Passing center.
喂，
Carter Jr. with
我
the
想知
solid
下你係咪
five
需要
in
你
there.
哋反
我唔出嚟啊！我唔出啊！你同阿媽冚啦，我叫咗佢打俾你。
Robinson throws it down hard.
出鬼啦！咁我去西岸定買
A
反
lot
埋
more
㗎。
damage
唔係啊，你老婆可能想出咧。
than he wants
Oh,
to.
you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Porter dishes to Fultz. Robinson with the block. Quickly, guarded by Harris, and the basket is good. And now it's a 10-point New York lead. Fultz the pass to Carter. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. So for the Magic. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And the rejection by Noel. Ross with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. New York leading by 10. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, at 6'9", Taj Gibson has the ability to get up there and throw it down.
The drive by Anthony. Okeke. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Okeke's got his first bucket of the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Magic have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line. And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
Here's Bullock.
Oh damn！
Rebound by the Magic.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
That's tipped.
硬係都要喺後面上。
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Ross grabs the board. The Magic trail by 8. Bamba
如
gets
果你老母
the
嗨到個掣啫。
to Bamba. Here's Anthony. The rebound.
唉，廢嘅。
Gibson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he jams it with authority.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bullock passes to Burks. New York moving the ball around. Out to the right wing. Down low. There's Noel. Can't connect from short range.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
The three from Anthony. No good that time. It doesn't go for him. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's the Knicks. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Peyton is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Noel in at the power forward position.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Burks. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Burks. Here's Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Anthony dishes to Ennis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And both free throws good for Anthony. New York leading by 4. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So for the Knicks. And stolen by Harris. And now Orlando on the break. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Porter. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Markelle Fultz is checked in for Orlando. Randall finds Rose. And it's sent back by Isaac. Harris passes to Carter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Harris outside. Pass to Porter. Now here is Carter. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Knicks with the lead. Quickly. Oh, yes, he did.
點解你嗰啲嘢咁都可輕嘅？乜鬼嘢
For
事？
him so far.
互翻
Good
喎。
heads-up play there from RJ.
佢得嚟一陣啫喎。
Gets it to go.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Rose kicks to Randall. Isaac with some nice D.
做乜入去啊？
And
傻啊！
so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Magic. And Porter, here we go.
哇
Harris
嚇
outside.
嚇！
Pass to
我以為
入
Fultz.
佢
埋去㗎！
There's
屌你哋真係好撚廢啊！做乜鳩啊
So far, that's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. No good. Shot missing. Carter, the pass to Isaac. Here's Harris. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
佢兩球都炒。
Wanting the ball and coming through. That was critical.
Here's Fultz. It's deflected.
戇鳩廢。
Inside. Barrett. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
The Magic trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And Fultz is a solid distributor, good at finding ways to get his guys involved.
Barrett against Porter. Jacks up a three, and another three from Barrett. And the Knicks lead by 7.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Rose surveying the D. The teardrop falls in.
And that floater is something Rose has been comfortable with since he came into the league. It's only gotten better with time.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Porter against Barrett. Good work defensively by Carter. The Magic trail by 7.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Barrett against Harris. And it's sent back by Isaac. Porter passes to Isaac. Here's Carter. He kicks it to Fultz. Top of the key, Harris. Good ball movement here by the Magic. It's stolen by Barrett. Randall with the ball. Isaac picks him up.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Carter left side. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That shot misses. And New York the other way now. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And it's Rose missing.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Rose, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Cole Anthony.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Bamba finds Isaac. And it goes down 2 points.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't.
屌你嗰啲應該入嗰啲全部冇入。
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and in the paint like that?
And so it's the Knicks with the win.
偷到都唔玩啦，而
Probably
家
a。little closer than they would have liked it, but a win
搞啲嘢呢
Yeah,
樣
but
魔
I
術
really。got a sense that the fans gave them
我
that
屌你
emotional
老味，
that
半
was
幾球甩晒幾多球？
This
唉，我
crowd,
都唔
man,
知
they
講咩。
喂，可能係我班底太
Now
勁
we'll。send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside.
屌你有啲佢自己甩嘅，戇鳩。
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony.
想睇 step。
明明守得好地地，但係入唔到波。食嘢，我食嘢。
Oh damn！仲有
我食唔食
翻唔翻嚟？
嘢嘅？梗係翻嚟啦！我喺屋企食完啫嘛。
哦，我等緊個外賣到。
嗯。